What up, Hammer Gang? So, check this out, man. I ran into this dude yesterday on Facebook. Now, I ran into him on the Miami Hurricane fan page. As you already know, I'm one of the biggest Miami Hurricane fans around. But check this out. I'm not going to put this guy's name out because I don't need a lot of people, spamming him and, bullying him or whatever. It is what it is. But I ran into John Smith. Now, his real name is not John Smith, but I chose to use John Smith because John Smith is said to be the most common name in America. I've never met a John Smith, but apparently that's the most common name in America. So we're going to go with John Smith. So I ran into John Smith because I made a post on that fan page where I posted my last YouTube video, which is, I'm going to put it in the little top, so if you want to go watch that, you can see it. It's basically giving you the road to the ACC championship for Miami Hurricane. For me, basically, because I'm a Miami Hurricane. So, apparently I put the link, and this guy say that basically we're playing too soft. We're, Miami playing like a bunch of little female private part. I don't want to say the word, how YouTube is. They're very sensitive about cursing words and, explicit language. But anyways, so once he said that, I decided, like, hey, let me click on this guy, see who he is. Because apparently he's in a Miami Hurricane fan page, but he's saying Miami's playing like a bunch of little this and that, which, it is what it is. Sometimes they do play terrible to the where, fans do, call them out for bad plays like the O-line this year. But anyway, I proceed to go check out Buddy's page, and to my shockings, you know how you go to the photo section, and normally there's 1 or 2 pictures, but on Facebook, there's like 6 preview pictures of who this person is. And I see like Dallas Cowboy. He had a Dallas Cowboy sign. So I'm like, okay, so he's a Miami Hurricane / Dallas Cowboy. But then I looked down a little bit further and I seen he also had on the Miami Dolphins. And then I looked even further and I seen he also had on the UCF Knights, which is, Central Florida college football team. That's what waved the flag to me. So I proceeded to, go through this guy's pictures. You know how you run into a hot chick on Instagram and you just proceed to scroll through all her pictures? This wasn't no hot chick or anything like that, but it was fascinating to me to see how many sports team this guy root for. I don't know if he root for them or he just on their bandwagon. We're just gonna say he's a bandwagon fan, because in mostly all of his pictures, which you will see in this video clearly, this dude not only was like representing other teams, he was geared out. Now, I had a conversation with him, because right after I did all that, I screenshot the pictures and I put it together and I sent it to him. And I put on there, who is your team? Because, that was my reply to him calling, the Miami Hurricanes a female private part or whatever. So, it took a while, but he answered back, basically saying that he's a traveler, he's a fan of sports, period. I don't know. I don't think he has a team, man. So then the guy proceeded to say that he doesn't spend money on other teams. Miami teams are the only teams that he put his money in. And then he said after that also that, basically calling me a young guy that, I wasn't around for Miami championships or whatever, which, you're right, you're true, you're right. See, I came from Jamaica in 1998. I came from Jamaica. So I've been a Miami Hurricane fan since 1998. I've only celebrated 1 championship with the Miami Hurricanes, which, it is what it is. When I was in Jamaica, I was born in 1988. I'm 31 years old, guys. I wasn't around for the championships, you're right. I didn't even know who Miami or the Hurricanes was until I came to America. But as soon as I came to America, Miami Hurricane has been my blood. They're family. It is what it is. Now, I'm a Miami Hurricane fan, and I'm also a Rams fan for the NFL. So, with that being said, Miami is right down the street from me. I live in West Palm Beach. So, I could get in my car and drive down to the games. Now, I've been to a couple Dolphins games, but you would never, ever catch me wearing Dolphin gear. Not even to their games. If I go to Miami Dolphins game, it's just for entertainment. It's just because it's the closest stadium and I love football, period. But I would never, ever be caught wearing a Miami Hurricane. I would never be caught wearing a Miami Dolphins You always catch me wearing the Hurricane stuff. I don't know what that was. But anyway, he proceeded to tell me that he's a traveling fan though. But he doesn't spend money on other teams other than the Miami teams, which I find it ironic because you're decked out in all these other sports teams' clothing. I'm sure they're not free. I'm sure all these teams, or all the stores that you got them from, didn't just give them to you for free. You paid for them. Basically, you bought other teams' gear. You're putting money in other teams' pocket. Now, I can't, tarnish the guy for being a fan of the sport or whatever, being a fan of whoever he wants to be. We all have our own lives. We choose to do what we want to do. If he wants to be a bandwagon fan, someone that goes with the flow of whoever is winning, that's my team, hey, let him be. Me personally, I can't really put my trust in a bandwagon fan when it comes to sports. If there was an argument like amongst sports fans and this guy were to state their opinion about it, I wouldn't validate their opinion. I couldn't take their opinion seriously. I couldn't have an argument with a bandwagon fan, because you'll never win. They're always winning, if you know what I mean. They win every season. They celebrate every championship. You cannot win a battle against a bandwagon fan. It is what it is. But anyways, guys, I want to put this out there in the air so everybody knows me. I'm a Miami Hurricane fan in every aspect of sports. So if Miami has a basketball team, which they does, I'm a Miami Hurricane basketball team fan. If they have a baseball team, which they do, I'm a Miami Hurricane baseball team fan. If Miami has a freaking a freaking horseback riding team, any team that says Miami Hurricanes, I am a fan and I am rooting for them. You will never catch me wearing another team's logo, another team's gear. None of that. Now check this out. If I ever make a bet with anybody, oh, you gotta wear this team's jersey for a year, or you gotta post it on your Facebook, it's not happening. I will not honor that bet. I will never make that bet with you to begin with. Because if my team happens to lose, I'm not putting on another team's jersey, and it is what it is. I'm not honoring that bet. I would never make that bet with you to begin with, to even have to honor it. Bandwagon fans, they're out here. John Smith, as you can see, I'm pretty sure, because I'm just recording my voice, letting you guys know what happened. That you're seeing the pictures, so you get what I'm saying. You see the big deal in this. This guy's a Miami Dolphin fan. He got on full Patriot outfit. Come on, man. Dolphins and Patriots hate each other. You want to throw on some Jets gear too, and some Bills gear, and just have a whole rivalry amongst yourself? Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment if you're new. It is what it is, man. Don't be a bandwagon fan. Like Miami says, don't be a fan later. And I'm out.